Just keep saying it. Busch.
Busch. Busch. Busch. Busch. Just wait until people start joining. And until then, we just keep saying Busch. Isn't there that, I'm going to pull up on YouTube. We'll see if we won't break the show. We'll pull up.
Oh, no, it always breaks the show. It'll break the show.
You think it'll break
100%.
the show?
It's not worth it.
Commercial?
It's not worth it. It's going to break the show.
Oh, man.
It'll just break it.
I think it's the 1978 one. Yeah. From 12 years ago. At least they can hear it, though.
Busch.
Busch.
I'm looking for.
Busch. There you have it.
Busch.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. And I think they've had. Hold on. I think they do. Can I do like a window? Like not a Chrome tab? Hold on. I want to see if I can do something differently this time around.
Oh, God. You really are going to break the show.
Oh, I'm not going to break it. Just bear with me.
I want to open your Busch.
Busch. Don't open
that.
That
sounds
yet.
terrible. I can't
really
say
bad.
that to you.
It does sound really bad.
YouTube's going to flag us.
All right. Let me see if we can do this and share this. Okay. To share audio, share our tab or screen. You're right. We will not share.
It's just going to break
everything, and we'll get some big old crowd in here.
Everyone's going to be watching, and then it'll be like,
hey, let's watch the Busch commercial.
Oh, these guys.
Doesn't work.
Once again.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's let them trickle in here.
I think it's time, Jimmy. I think we
it
should
is.
start.
It's getting there. All right. Welcome to the Barrel Buddies. I'm Jimmy.
And I'm BJ. Welcome back to your weekly booze news and reviews. And boy, do we have some reviews and news for you. It's less news stories, more reviews, but this is some news. I just got to stop the rhyming. Holy crap. Do we have some? We've got the hottest beer on the market right now.
We do have the hottest beer on the market.
This is the hottest beer on the market.
We've got it's the BFD.
The pinnacles of the mountains, the fresh air and mountain streams that only comes with Busch Apple. Good natural taste. I feel like I have Johnny Appleseed seed in this game.
I'll pin it in the chat. So everyone can watch the 1978 ad featuring the voice of singer-songwriter Hoyt Axton. Who the flip is Hoyt Axton?
He's a long-lost relative of me.
Oh, you're Hoyt. Oh, who eventually changed their family name to Askins.
We
because of
their
fame. No, he was so famous.
Yeah, we had to anglicize it to Askins.
Oh, this is Hoyt Axton.
Well, it kind of looks like me.
Oh, whoa. You might be related here.
I might be related to Hoyt Axton.
You might be related to Hoyt Axton, actually. Him and Linda Ronstadt. What are they doing?
God, what are they singing?
Winter. I don't know what Lion in the Winter
Lion
is.
in the Winter.
Oh,
I can say where I'm going to be lying.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Too much. We got to stop it.
No.
Copyright.
Oh, shoot. Copyright. Who listens to that? Let's be honest here.
Somebody
was that
did. Somebody
Sorry,
did.
and no offense to any Hoyt Axton faithful followers.
Or Linda Ronstadt, for that matter.
Yeah, I don't want to get dinged. I don't want copyright infringement on the show tonight because of Hoyt.
Or Busch.
Or Linda Ronstadt.
Or Linda Ronstadt's Busch.
That too. Oh boy.
Or Hoyt Axton's Busch.
Hoyt Axton's Busch, more like it. I mean,
Forest
it was
through
the
the
70s.
trees.
It was the 70s, mind you.
Well, I
So
think
Busch was in.
I think we're
The beer
off the
was in then,
rails,
right? All right.
And boy, have we got a show for you.
Woo! Man, it's getting hot in here tonight.
Dang,
Actually, it is really hot.
it is a little warm.
Gotta
But
turn
we
this
love
fan
to
on.
cool off with a fresh mountain from the fresh mountain air of Busch. Busch apple, that is. We have Busch apple. This is the hottest. This is the hottest
It's
beer to
crazy.
market right now.
So for those
Busch Light apple.
Yeah. So here's the thing. For those that
Blapple.
Getting to the mic here. For those that remember last year, another
I do.
big hit was Busch Peach.
Yeah, Busch Light Peach.
Busch Light Peach.
Oh, so good.
That was another massive hit. Last summer, I remember some people going crazy over that.
I did. I drank a 12-pack in a pool. It was unsafe. I don't
Yeah.
recommend that you do that. Drink responsibly.
I would easily have done the same thing.
I will be honest. It was hot enough here that I was sweating it out faster than I could intake
Well, and that's the thing with this, right? I mean, Busch Light in general, in my opinion, has never been my preferred light beer of choice. However,
Same.
peach and apple are magical.
This
and
is damn good.
That's tasty.
Coming in at what? 4%
Yeah, I think it's 4.7. It should be on the can, right?
That's
Busch
it's not. There's
Light
nothing on
apple.
the can. There's really not anything on the can.
All right, well, let's read the Anheuser-Busch. Okay, first of all, I'm
4.1. 4.1%.
4.1. Okay. I want to rant a little bit.
It comes from St. Louis. That's what we know. This is Busch Light apple. It's 12 full ounces. It's limited edition, and it comes from St. Louis. It's a light lager with natural flavors. That's what it says on the can. And you were going to tell us what from the website?
I'm going to rant a little bit.
Rant! Lay it on us.
You know what really grinds my gears? This is that segment of the show.
Please do tell us what grinds your gears.
So shout out to Busch's awful marketing and web team.
Hey, awful marketing and web team.
And here's why I'm calling you guys awful. Your website doesn't even flip and list Busch Light apple anywhere on the website.
That's true.
You can see Busch Light Peach,
which you no longer make,
which isn't even out there in distro.
At least not here.
Maybe it should just be like strike it through, guys. Busch, you don't even have to spend money. AI can build your websites for you and add this for you. Just put it in a prompt and it's done. You don't need to hire some company to do it. So take a little bit of that Busch money and put it into your website. I implore you, because you are missing the boat on probably one of the hottest items. Like Busch is, here's the thing, where this is super, super popular, that them as a company, I don't think are really jumping on the bandwagon along with the product's popularity. Does that make sense?
It is highly popular.
It's crazy. Like
It's
everybody
insanely
I know
popular.
in all beer circles, in all groups of friends, in all these random chats that I'm in that are whiskey and beer chats, everybody's talking about the aptly nicknamed Bapple. Bapple, my friends.
It's a thing.
Bapple.
Hashtag Bapple. Busch.
Oh, that sounded just perfect.
God.
I will hand it to Busch. Their can open. I don't know how much money here's the thing. They may have put the millions of dollars in marketing into these cans, because these cans almost open perfectly. Like that snap.
It does have a good snap.
I don't know if they have a copyright on this lid, but there's just some cans that just open perfection. I don't know how to describe it. Cheers, friends.
Well,
cheers to Busch,
cheers to you. And we're going to tell you a little bit about this.
Oh boy, that is a pool pounder and a half. Yeah, so then they did this like random stupid marketing thing.
What random stupid marketing
thing?
thing?
Let me just read you. This is the press release, April 29th, 2025 from Anheuser-Busch. The famed Busch Light apple is officially back. After years of fans pleading and even petitioning, Bud Light Busch Light is finally giving the people what they want just in time for summer. To help mark the momentous occasion, the brand has enlisted someone who has a core memory of what can go wrong if you don't stock up on Apple. Ronald Wayne, a co-founder of one of the most influential computer companies in the world, famously liquidated his 10% stake in 1976 for $800. You think about the old Apple. A $1 billion whoops that history will never forget. But don't worry, nearly 50 years later, he got his eye on a new Apple, one that he knows the value of keeping in his portfolio and fridge. A Midwest native, just like Busch Light Apple, Ronald's not taking any chances. He's here to tell America this apple's got serious potential. So grab it while it's ripe. Check out the video here. Back then, I guess this is his quote. Back then, I wasn't confident enough to see the opportunity in front of me. This time, I know a good thing when I see it, said Wayne. When Busch Light Apple comes around, you don't hesitate. You stock up. This is one opportunity I'm not letting slip away. U.S.-based 21-plus fans who refuse to miss out on their favorite liquid asset can enter for a chance to win $800 in beer money to purchase Busch Light Apple. Busch, this is just dumb marketing. I'm sorry. Like, you guys have really shit the bed here. Busch Light has seeded courageous ideas ever since this product innovation was first launched.
Apple
2020.
seed.
First, the brand's beloved flannel-clad mascot Busch Guy introduced Busch Light Apple to the masses with a big tech-style presentation. Then, in 2021, Busch Light Apple was delivered by helicopter to fans through an epic airdrop. As much as Busch Light's Apple's fruitful fan base loves this lager, the iconic beer saw its last year on the shelves in 2022 until now. Back in 2022, beer lovers would chase down trucks to get their hands on the prized product and stockpile cases to fill the apple-sized hole in their hearts. Fans created Facebook groups with thousands of members to mourn the loss of their favorite beer, and Reddit threads became the new home for those looking to connect with others who miss the signature sweet taste of Busch Light Apple. I don't even want to keep reading this because it's kind of painful. Like, guys...
Hey, at least we know it matches their website potential. TLDR.
So Preston, welcome to the show.
Too long, did not read.
Says this is the most blue collar review ever.
Yeehaw.
Anyways, back to that Anheuser-Busch press release. Guys, you need to get with the program. I don't know if it looked like nepotism because it looked like someone in the Busch family was running marketing. So that's probably what it is.
I mean, here's the thing. It isn't
like,
very
it is what it is.
Neposodic. Listen, this is important.
You got to do better. Do better, Busch.
This is a neposodic company, right?
I guess so.
Schneider builds the beer brand. Anheuser buys it. His son-in-law, Busch, becomes a salesman. That's where we get Busch from, Anheuser-Busch. Right? Son-in-law. It's all neposodic. They're nepo babies.
Here's another thing that kind of upsets me. When you sip from a can, the logo should be facing outward. Does it change in every can, or is it unique to just, or is it different on every can? What is your can's? No, see, your can has the label on the back. It perfectly says Busch Light Apple. And then what does mine have? A fucking barcode.
Hey, James, nice barcode.
I mean,
barcode,
there
baby.
Are little things like this, right? Am I right?
Hey, blame it on Ball, man. Don't blame it on Busch.
Like if I'm out there, oh, hey guys, enjoy this. And I'm looking at a barcode. Oh, that's what I'm drinking.
Hey, man, it's what's inside the can that matters, not what's on the outside.
I'm starting to feel a rage.
You should drink more beer. Drink more Bapple. It is pretty good.
It's like you're in Hawaii and like the world's biggest wave, you're on your surfboard and that wave is coming and you're about to get on that wave and
I feel it.
Like you just shit the bed in the surfboard like
oh no, away. I missed it.
That's what these guys, Busch, you're missing out. I cannot tell you. You have this opportunity. You're knocking at the door of opportunity. And you're kind of missing it. A lot of all the reels have been very mediocre at best. We saw one that
we've seen a couple that were good.
Yeah, the one guy does wrestling reviews, and his was really good. His was the best. I thought he did
Beers and Belts,
Kitsch.
Shout out,
yeah, shout out to whoever that guy is. I don't know him, but
I
thought it was a really good video. He tried and he gave it a good review. But there should have been so much more viral marketing around this. Like,
I agree.
I want like take that wrestling meme and like have people have some like Midwest house parties of like people jumping off their roofs onto like plastic tables and
picking.
like,
You should be picking bush apple from the trees.
Picking bush apple from the
Everybody
tree.
like dancing around in
that stupid
bikinis.
thing. Bikini
Even me
dancers.
dancing around in a bikini.
Yeah,
hairy
guys
chest
and
out.
women. That's a thing nowadays.
Smoking a cigarette,
Bush,
riding a jet ski.
Bush, you can email us if you need new marketers.
Come on.
We are here to be contracted out.
Barrel Buddy
Marketing.
Marketing.
Barrel Buddies Marketing.
Sounds like
here
we need to make your commercials for
and
you.
all we're just giving you free advice here, and we're right.
Free.
I don't know what to tell you. Your website isn't even updated. Shame on you, Bush. At Busch AB InBev, whatever the flip your guys' name is nowadays. But get with the program. You're missing out on this marketing of a great product.
Great product.
Hashtag end of rant. Yes, Chris Conrad. Happy birthday to Uncle P. If he was here,
Uncle Punky.
He's too good for us, and he's probably at what's the buffet's name?
Oh, he's not at that buffet.
He's
not
at
the smorgasbord.
Shady
Maple.
Shady Maple.
Yeah, he's not at the
Uncle
Shady
P.
Maple.
No, they probably have a BOGO for birthdays.
No, I know where he's at.
Okay,
I know where he is tonight. I'm gonna. If
he's not at
anybody is
Shady
in,
Maple, and you don't want to dox him, so
I'm
be
gonna
careful.
dox him. I'm gonna dox him out. No, I know exactly where he is tonight.
Where's Uncle P?
He's at some restaurant called the Log Cabin.
Oh,
which is
that?
apparently a restaurant.
Oh, is
it's
it good?
Some fancy restaurant called the Log Cabin, which has been around.
Is it in Lancaster?
I don't know where it is. It's
Log Cabin
Restaurant.
Cabin Restaurant.
Let's look it up. That's where he is. He's having a lovely dining experience.
Oh, it's in Leola, Pennsylvania.
Leola.
I'm probably mispronouncing that. It's got a really good rating.
It's actually a really nice fine dining restaurant, and he's there for his birthday tonight.
Look at this. It's like a little log cabin.
It is a log cabin. That is where he's at. I'm totally doxing him out tonight.
Oh.
So if anybody is in the area, you need to go by and you need to
buy him a drink and wish him a happy birthday.
A happy birthday. And B, buy him a drink.
Yeah.
Buy that man a beverage.
Get him an old fashioned. It looks like they're kind of down with the old fashions here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good looking
or
old
Negroni and Negroni.
Oh, hell yeah, Negroni.
Okay.
Get that man a dessert.
I would go here. This is a good birthday spot. I'll look
yeah.
at the menu really quick from the Log Cabin. What do they got?
Soup and salad.
Very classic.
French onion. New England shellfish.
Oh, soups and salads. They got a little raw bar action.
Salad.
Okay, there we go.
House cured crisp pork belly.
Okay.
Pork bellies.
Pork belly futures. Main entrees. Okay.
Mocha rubbed barrel cut ribeye.
I think I would get that.
That
with
sounds
truffle
amazing.
fries with Parmigiano cheese.
Crackling pork shank. Osobuco.
Ooh.
Come on. Yeah, we gotta go here.
All right. And there are steaks too. All right.
My mouth is watering. I should wash it down with the mountain refreshment of Busch.
Uh-oh. All right, Mr. Conrad. We'll take your word for it.
What do you say?
I don't know what he means by that.
Oh,
okay.
A big bowl of breakfast cereal.
Breakfast cereal. So anyway, Busch Light Apple. Why don't we get into this? Let me tell you a little bit about the backstory. Let's talk about acquiring this has been one of the biggest pains in the ass.
Why?
Of all time. So obviously Memorial Weekend, they say that it was getting released to the masses.
It
at
was
least
the big
here in
rollout.
Vegas, the big rollout. So I was like, you know what? I want to hunt this down. I want to have it ready for the pool.
Yep.
Let's go to one of our local liquor stores. And we talk a lot about one of the big chains, Total Wine.
Big box. Yep.
It's on their website. They had it. I went there on Friday.
We saw it a couple weeks ago.
So I went there Friday after work, sold out.
That's bananas.
Shite. I was like, really? Then I decided to go to another big store liquor chain, Lee's, local to Nevada.
That's right.
First Lee's I went to, sold out.
What?
This was the one on the Boulevard in Silverado.
That's a big deal lease, yeah.
Or a Pebble. The one right
the one right here. Yeah.
Sold out. And like, you know what? Fine. Then let me go to the smaller Lee's over by my house off a Windmill.
Yeah.
Sold out.
What?
All right, let me check out the grocery stores.
Hot product.
Let's go to the grocery stores because grocery stores were where I got the Welch's grape juice vodka.
Yeah, that was the last year hot prod. Yep.
Go to Albertsons.
Yeah.
They had it sold out. said, we had some. I had to ask the lady. She's like, I bet they have it at Smith's.
Smoking hot prod.
So go to Smith's, sold out. They don't have it either.
Wow.
Today, after work, I was like, you know what? Let's try Liquor Outlet. It's another little hidden gem liquor store here in southern Nevada.
Yeah.
Asked the guys, like, hey, do you have any Busch Apple? Yes, we do. Right here in the back.
Coming through in a pinch.
Yeah, and I want to say it was $14.99 for the
12-pack?
the 12-pack.
It's not bad.
Yeah, so 14, or maybe it might have been
It's not bad.
$13.99, but like $14.
So just
what do you
over
think price
$1.
wise? Is that decent for
I think that's
12er?
Decent for a 12er. I mean, yeah.
I don't buy a lot of 12ers anymore, so I don't really know.
I think that's decent for a 12er.
Yeah.
I think it's decent for a 12er. I'd buy it. I think
Right.
it's a good value.
I
think
figured.
nose, right? I think the nose. Here's the thing. I will say this about the nose, right? We grade on 3 things. As a reminder on this show, we grade on 3 levels: nose, taste, and value. Nose, taste, and value.
Yep.
So we talked value. I think value's good, right? $14, $15 for a 12er. I think that's right. I think that's fine. Nose. I think it smells more I mean, it's very apple prevalent. You took a whiff of this. I think it smells appley. It's got the tin can smell, right? It's coming from a can. Fine. But it doesn't smell like beer.
It does not.
It does not smell like beer. It smells like apples. It smells like Martinelli's apple cider.
It is like a watered down Martinelli's.
Yeah.
If you put Martinelli's on the rocks, like with some ice, and like just let all the ice melt, you're getting Busch Light apple.
And that's really what it tastes like too.
It is very. I wouldn't be surprised if they just had.
It really just tastes like Martinelli's.
It's got some Martinelli's concentrate.
I don't even think it tastes like beer.
It doesn't taste like beer.
I don't even get like a wheat.
I was like, do I get a hint of that Busch lager, that Busch Light lager? Barely.
Like, on the back end.
Like
at the very end.
But it's very apple forward. Very apple.
Super appley, right? I will say this. It is different when you drink it and swallow it than when you swirl it and spit it.
Yeah.
Big
difference. Is, right? I think because you're getting your sour, you're getting some of your...
Because you really do have to take it all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pleasant.
I agree. Jimmy Jam.
It's really pleasant.
Bapple is going to make a killing this summer. He'll try it.
Yeah, I think so
it's gonna be good.
I'm gonna be independent on this, and then I'm gonna make a comparison.
What do you got?
I'm gonna say independently, nose, taste, value. I think this falls right in line in value. I think this is a 2.5 in a value, if not a 3.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stick on 2.5. It's not a stellar kill yourself value, right? I think at $1 a can, Busch Light, 4.1%. I mean, this is canned refreshment.
Yeah. 4.1.
Yeah, I'm not giving it a 3. I'll give it a 2.5. I think the nose is a 2.5, and I think the taste is a 2, which would put me at a 7 out of 10. I'm not blown away by this. I can tell you last year's Busch Light Peach, I was blown away by. It was very peach forward. So that's where I'm going to do the comparison, right? But I think a 7 out of 10 is not bad. I think this is hot. I think that it has every right to be as popular as it is right now. I think it is very good. I think anybody who's expecting, crappy piss beer, you're going to get something way better than just regular Busch Light. I've had my share of Busch Lights.
Same.
This is way better than Busch Light.
Same. Countless house parties with just coolers and tubs filled with Busch Light.
I was just drinking like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And listen, for beer pong, this is a game changer.
You got to remember,
for
though,
summer beer pong,
here's the problem.
Delightful.
Kids nowadays don't use beer in beer pong.
What?
I'm telling you.
Excuse me?
I'm baffled.
What are they using?
I was so upset by this statement.
Tequila? Vodka?
So when we would play beer
Apple
pong
pucker?
at house parties, and maybe this was a consequence of COVID, I don't know, but
water
years ago, they use water nowadays.
Oh.
Where what we would do is we would build our pyramids, and then we would just have a cup of hot water for dunk cup.
Yeah,
you're cleaning
right?
the ball.
You're doing the clean off.
I tried to rack a game a couple of months ago, and they were like these. I don't even know what's the generation before us, the Gen Zers.
Yeah, the Gen Zers.
Were looking at me like I was out of my mind. Like, how dare I? Why did you put those beers in the cups? I know. I'm telling you.
I feel like I just aged.
I feel old. when I hear that, because
Wow.
I'm like, whoa. I used to have printed rules for Pong in the
have house rules.
We had house rules.
House rules. It's a big deal. House rules.
Yeah, but apparently that's what they do nowadays. It's very unfortunate. But if anybody were to play original beer pong, I highly recommend using Busch Light Apple as the delivery method.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Hold on. When
I'm over this because I
beer pong.
yes.
You know how much you're going to drink because you pour it into the cup.
So here's what they do.
So when you're playing beer pong and it's not in the cup, you can cheat and be like, "Oh, I just took a sip,"
what they do.
or "I didn't take a sip."
That's what they do.
That drunk.
That's what they do.
Some bullshit.
They cheat, and they hold a can of beer. They hold a can of beer, and when someone lands it, the other person just sips from their can.
No.
I know. No. I think it's blasphemous.
No. I'm sorry. You want to play? You want to go out and play horseshoes? You want to go play some cornhole? Great, but this is not beer pong.
It's too late. It's too mass. Like the masses have adopted this awful.
Cool. Well, when you play in my house, you play by my house rules.
Thanks, Fauci. Like,
Jesus
thanks,
Christ.
Dr. Fauci's. Is this his fault? The downfall of beer pong.
Oh my God.
No wonder they pardoned Dr. Fauci, because if it would have came to light what he did to the beer pong
we
scene,
take pride.
He should be jailed.
We take pride on not taking a stance on this show. No stance on this show.
No, I don't want to get political to anyone.
No stance on this show.
Guys, this is a parody show. Let's make that very clear.
No
we
stance.
We are not political in any form or fashion here on the show.
Thanks, Wile E. Coyote.
Here's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, give me
so you're
score.
giving it what, a 7-ish?
I give it a 7 out of 10. Score you.
I'm kind of there with you. So nose, taste, value. Here's the thing.
Yeah, lay it on.
And I'll admit what I used to drink many, many years ago.
Stone.
I was a big Angry Orchard with a shot of Fireball guy.
Ooh, Angry Balls.
So you'd take that first big sip out of the neck of that Angry Orchard in the bottle. We were fancy back then.
I like that.
And you just dump a shot of Fireball on top of it.
Yeah.
And you'd get blitzed.
Delightful.
And it was like a cinnamon apple, caramel apple, you know, whatever it was. But it was just like too much sugar in retrospect. Oh, so much sugary. The awful hangovers. You drink 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, you're going to get a good buzz, but you are going to be devastated the following day. Worst hangovers ever. So
can you imagine this on the golf course?
That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah. Yes to that.
I can imagine this on the golf course.
Cool. This is like 2025 summer pool pounder. And it goes back to me raging about Busch Light's poor marketing. You know what I would do? I would get this to every pool club in Vegas. I would have every marketing pop-up in the United States at every house party, pool party, casino pool party, hotel pool party available this summer, because this could be the biggest hit. You could sell this at a casino bar for $10 a can.
Stop.
Am I wrong? If this was at EBC for $10 a can, would you buy it at EBC?
Tall boy.
Yes, tall boy. If it was a tall boy for $10,
a 16 ounce to a 20 ounce,
16 ounce or to 20 ounce tall boy, even 24 ounce. Like it's a big dog.
On the strip, yeah, you'd have stupid people paying stupid prices
all day long and not even thinking twice.
Yeah,
it's like when they used to sell the oil cans of Foster's for $5 at the Flamingo. You remember those days? Disgusting.
Sadly, I do.
Filth. But we were right there in line.
Chris Conrad knows about the oil cans. He loves Foster's.
Foster's.
Australian for beer.
We were all day. And they tasted so bad.
The
worst malt liquor, but we thought we were the coolest kids on the planet.
Because they're big, right?
Big old can. Oh, yeah.
Hey, can I get a Foster's?
I'll take a Foster's. I don't know if anybody really orders those.
Oh, yeah. You want a Foster's? I got you.
Sure.
There you go, buddy.
There's that big old oil can, and you're like, ooh.
You're like, ooh, this is going to be wretched in about 20 minutes when it's hot.
Always reminded me of Cobra. I don't know why. Like we were doing Brass Monkeys. Like it reminded me of like a 40. Maybe not King Cobra, but just those Fosters were straight up malt liquor.
Give them the bull.
Bull by the horns.
Schlitz. Malt liquor.
So, you know what? Nose, taste, value.
Yeah,
I'm just going to have a cumulative score. I'm giving it 7 as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a good middle of the road.
2.5, 2.5, 2.
Yeah, that's fine with me as well. I mean, I like the taste. I would like, this is a great pool pounder. Here's the thing. It doesn't
Ready for
like,
you.
it's not heavy, right? Like,
no, it's a light beer,
I'm gonna
right?
be honest with you. I had two before you got here.
Stop. Nice.
Sorry.
Nice.
I already had two before you got here.
I love it.
So I had two before you got here. This is my third. I don't even feel it. I feel refreshed and I feel hydrated. Busch. And this is a great pool pounder. I think if you have these on the rocks, or not on the rocks, but you have them on ice out by the pool, have a cooler, and you just keep pounding them. This will keep you hydrated. You'll get a really solid buzz. Taco Bell dog, mix it with some Crown Royal apple.
So
holy,
I'm glad somebody said it,
Taco Bell,
because I was already thinking, like, I bet you you could do depth charges with this, and it would be delightful.
I don't have
Crown
apple.
Because you were just talking about doing the angry balls, but then I was like, oh man, can you imagine doing depth charges with this, where you drop in a couple of, you drop in a shot of whiskey and you knock this back? I bet you it's pretty good.
I only have the blueberry, the latest flavor. Was it
blackberry?
Blackberry, and that won't go with this.
But I was already thinking, like, I think you're right. Oh.
The fireball. Yes, our minds are like right there together. That one? You want to use that one? I think it. No, I don't in the freezer have, but I'll go with this one. All right.
We're going to do a little taste
We're going to do a little experiment. So, friends that don't know, this is our Fireball small batch, the Dragon Reserve, which we both gave an incredible score to a couple of weeks ago, by the way.
Very good.
Or he says some Frey Ranch. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. Here's the problem. All the Frey Ranch is in this barrel right in front of us.
7 bottles. Who said use Frey Ranch?
Taco Bell dog.
Oh, I love you, Taco Bell dog. We're thinking on the same level.
All right, so there's the Fireball. We're getting 2 little shot skis. We got little shot skis here. I'm going to put a little bit more. I want to like a little bit more. There you go. Put a little bit more.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So here we go.
Hey, thanks to all of you. I'm going to take this moment to just say this.
Cheers, friends.
Some of our subscribers have left, and so I'd like to just remind you to like, subscribe, and thumbs up this post. It does not cost you anything.
No, just the thumbs up, please. We need it.
And share it to a friend if you can. We would like to see us get back to 15,000 subscribers.
We've lost a couple hundred subscribers, and now we can't flex as much as we can.
Let's keep pushing back to that 15,000
mark. I already see the thumbs up going up. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we're going to shoot this. Let's do it.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Fireball needs to be cold, but it's too disgustingly easy drinking. You don't even taste. That is
I like it.
This is a problem.
It could be better.
This is a problem.
What do you mean? It. What do you mean? Could be better.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know if it needs to be colder.
It does. This needs to be. Actually, I should put this in the fridge. Like this should like the freezer.
Yeah, that should be cold.
This should be cold. Yeah. I will put this.
I think we can make it better. This is an interesting thing. Oh, I think you're right. We have a problem. We have a big problem.
That's really good, though.
Oh my God. Well, I don't have any news stories to talk about today. Do you?
No news stories. We just wanted to get to Busch.
The news story is
go get this. It's limited edition. Oh, run, don't walk.
Because they're going to end this in June.
This goes away in June.
Very short. So this is a big product in the Midwest. This is a big product.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big product in the Midwest, but they don't typically sell it or send it out here to the West Coast. So that's why everybody's kind of losing their mind. So I was back in St. Louis in 2022 when this was released. The last time they made it, it was a huge deal. Everybody was drinking it up and down the street in St. Louis. We were out there for Dodgers Cardinals game. And it was
I heard you had quite the night that night.
I had quite the nights, plural.
You don't say.
I do say. And this was everywhere.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they stopped making it, and they've kicked it back up this year, and it's been a big deal, and they sent it out west. Yeah, this is not going to stick around for very long. The peach didn't stick around for very long last year either.
No, I think it was same like
Same
summer
thing.
release, early summer release.
Yeah.
I looked at the can expiration. They show end of October. So these will last through Halloween. So if you guys stock up, you'll have the whole summer. I mean, I'm honestly, I think I might get a few 36 packs. They had some
not a bad
big
idea.
dogs of these just to have them.
Just to have them. Put them in the fridge.
I'll put them in the garage fridge for some pool parties.
They'll be fine.
These will roll. These will last for 6 months. You know, not 6
months. And that was going to be my rant. My rant is this.
Yeah.
Busch Apple.
Bapple.
Not a summer beer.
What do you mean?
I think that while everybody is out there brewing shitty pumpkin beer that nobody wants to drink.
This should have gotten released maybe.
This is a August, September, October beer.
I agree.
That the market would gobble up.
Pumpkin beer is disgusting in all forms or fashion, unless you're Southern Tier.
I disagree. I was just going to say there are a couple good ones, but most of them are bad. Most of them are bad.
The vast majority are bad.
Okay. There are some that are
Southern
good.
Tier Pumpkin. Shout out to our friends at Pumpkin.
Okay.
Or sorry, Southern Tier.
Talk about, hey, Busch Light, you want to gobble up your fall time market? Busch Light Apple. And what could you be making right now that would be gobbling up the summer market? Bring back Busch Light Peach. I think you probably did pretty good with it. And it was really good.
Busch Light Peach summer release goes away. Then Busch Light Apple.
And you bring right in Busch Light Apple.
Fall.
And I think if you keep a market, I think you grow a market. I think you build a market. Again, we're your marketing geniuses here.
Yeah, the money that you could have paid us for that free idea would have been priceless to you. It would have been millions of dollars to your shareholders at AB InBev.
And if we go back to one of our personal favorites, which we haven't talked about for a couple of years, but Natter Days.
Yeah, Natter Days.
Natter Days. Okay. Another great example. The lemonade Natty Ice.
Lemonade Natty Ice.
Delicious. So good. And I think it did pretty good too. Yeah, it was gimmicky, but that was the point, and we all knew it. So Busch Light, if you want to do the same thing, be gimmicky, and we all know it. And make it limited edition, but let us roll the limited editions into something we can look forward to. I think it's fun. I think that's what keeps the beer market alive. Beer is basically dead. Give us something to latch on to.
Right. You know? I think this is what you need. This is something like this. Pool Pounders, people are already going nuts over it. You keep this coming out every year, and it's limited release, 2 months out of the year. Peach for the summer, June, July, and then change the product line for Apple in September, October.
And then you could do a Busch Light Amber in the wintertime, and then bring back, after the first year, regular Busch Light,
Or you come up with some goofy Christmas flavor. You come up with something.
Christmas spice.
Yeah. Oh, it tastes like Christmas. And it's like a gingerbread cookie or something.
That's too much. I think that's over the top. Sugar cookie.
I try it. We're all trying.
I'd try it.
We're all on board here.
Anheuser-Busch, we want to work for you. We have all these great ideas. We want to make money.
We're cheap. Yeah, I mean, for the money you'll make.
Hello.
We're asking for 1% of the. Not even 1% of the profit.
We're looking for. I was just gonna say, we're just looking for a side gig.
Yeah.
To support this hobby.
And don't say we'll pay you guys in Busch Apple, because that's not going to work.
Obviously, we know it's going away in June.
That too.
We're not dumb.
Anyways, fix your website, Busch. For those that are joining after the fact, I raged the first couple of minutes of the show about how frustrated and angry I was at the backdated Busch website.
Advertising a product you don't even make. Again. Okay, that's enough. You're gonna make me angry. I think we should move on.
We're gonna end it. We're gonna play the ad. We're gonna play the ad.
We're gonna play out. I'm gonna write an ad.
No, otherwise it wouldn't have been on the YouTube.
Bob Coop has the latest news tonight at 11 on Newswatch 8.
All right.
Presenting the cold, refreshing mountains of Busch. The mountain. Symbol of all the good natural ingredients that go into Busch. Symbol of all the good natural taste that pours out. Always smooth and natural and refreshing. Busch after Busch after Busch.
Busch after Busch.
So don't just reach for a beer. Busch. Head for the mountains.
You know what I would do?
Hoyt action.
Hoyt Axton. I would re-release that. I would re-release that commercial, modernize it, and maybe play that, and then add have Will Ferrell. You know how he did the Milwaukee's
God.
Best?
Oh God, Will Ferrell.
For those that don't know, he did all those Milwaukee's Best commercials.
Delightful.
And they were ridiculous. So anyway,
Seth Rogen.
You could have him do it too.
Delightful.
I mean, he's a little goofball, but yeah, you could figure something out.
We all are.
Figure out too. Well, there you have it. We'll figure out what we're doing next week.
We're gonna do a little taste test.
Yeah.
After you guys go bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. For the Barrel Buddies, I'm Jimmy.
And I'm BJ. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye. All right. Break out the Busch